Is that Denaji? Welcome, guys. Today we're going to be elaborating on manifestation, what it is, and how we can make it work in our lives. So, first question is, what is manifestation? Manifestation is having a strong desire towards something, an idea, a goal, and having that come to life and becoming your reality. So, the group that it works on are people that have manifested these things in their life. They have focused so heavily on their goals that they have turned those goals into their reality, their world, because they put intention behind that. So I'm going to show you how you can make that happen in your life, okay? So, first of all, manifestation tends to be misunderstood, particularly by uneducated groups of people who believe that it is something that can be done strictly from superpowers and just reciting certain things on a daily basis without putting actual intention behind it or actually going outside and moving or working towards that goal. They think that they have to sit there and just speak to the universe constantly in hopes that their dreams come true. But you are quite literally telling the universe how much you don't want your dream to come true by just sitting there and expecting it to come to you. You have to show it how much you want it, so you have to make movement towards it. How are you going to make movement? By grinding. You have to do things in order for you to get closer to something that you desire. This aligns with love and obsession because when you are truly in love with something, you will do anything in your literal power to attain that or to grasp onto it and make it yours. But that is only if the love is genuine. And I do want to specify that a form of manifestation is indeed reciting lines out loud and saying them multiple times, whether it be you do it every single day or 5 times a day. Yes, that is a form of manifestation, but you have to be pushing yourself mentally and physically to that. So you can't sit there and say these things thinking that some superpower is going to take over your body and just make it happen, because that's how it's interpreted sometimes by some people. Manifestation is within your heart, and your heart desires specific things, and when it desires specific things, it becomes obsessed towards that. And when you're obsessed, you are doing things out of your literal being to capture it, like that. Now you might be someone that wants to apply manifestation in your life, but you seem to be struggling with it, or you can't seem to find much of a motivation to. So, let me ask you this, is where would you like to see yourself in 3 years from now? Where would you like to see yourself in 5 years from now? Where would you like to see yourself in 10 years from now? You are most likely saying something that's you being closer to your goal, or achieving or unlocking a small goal for yourself that allows you to get closer to the bigger goal, right? Or you probably want to be where you want to be, right? Especially in 10 years, you want to be where you want to be. 5 years, that's a lot of time. You could definitely be where you want to be. Even 2 years, you can be where you want to be. So now you need to understand the beauty of time. You need to be able to build a connection with time and understand that time is money. Are you using your time wisely? Plenty of time for you to do something in order to get closer to where you want to be. Whether that be you just even use 1 hour of your time, but you have so much of it You need to question yourself if you're using it correctly, because if you start using it correctly and you start building that relationship with time and understanding how valuable it is, you will be where you want to be in less than the time you think. You might think in your head right now, if you're someone that just kind of sits at home and you're having this struggle, you might be thinking right now like, oh my gosh, like you think you're gonna achieve this in like 10 years or 5 years. No, I have high hopes. You will be where you want to be in life. You will become successful in even 2 years if you just put the dedication and the work into it and you understand how valuable time is. It's the same concept as someone wasting your time. Like if someone is just using up your attention, spamming your phone, or being, like it's like a relationship. Like if you're in a relationship with someone that just seems to be hurting you 24/7, why are you still with them? Like, you understand that you are giving them your time? That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. You need to love yourself more than that. So it's just all applies. Everything connects. It's about seeing everything on one huge table and mapping it out, puzzling the pieces together, and putting yourself in the center of it all and prioritizing yourself, making sure that all of these lines are connecting from your face. Literally. I truly believe I'm a psychopath majority of the time because of how much my mind revolves around becoming successful. I am very work driven, and if there's a day where I feel that I am wasting my time or my time is being wasted, I honestly just feel like these horrible goosebumps run down my spine, and I'm just it really it angers me because I could be doing something a lot more important. And I always envision myself in a future where I haven't succeeded or I haven't achieved the things that I want, and I compare it to a future where I am extremely happy. I've done everything to be where I want to be. I've unlocked all of these things, and I'm like, that's the life I want. So I'm in this present moment right now, and I need to really use it to my advantage. So I'm gonna manifest this life, and I'm gonna manifest that goal. And by doing that, I'm going to say out loudly to myself that I will become successful. Oh, you just see that I will become successful. I will be the best version of myself. I will be extremely happy. I will manifest happiness into my life. And then my mind just naturally pushes me to just get that, and I'm out here doing things that I love to do, and I'm putting my full heart and soul into it, and I'm just getting positive impact in return. And it almost feels like money's being thrown at my face. Like that's. And to me, I feel that having a purpose in this life is so important. I'm very huge on that. I believe in energy, I believe in meaning, and that's what I want to bring into this universe. So I believe that all of us have a purpose, and we just need to really see that like on a whiteboard. We just need to like face it and just like really let that sink in, because I swear you will regret how much time you've wasted. Like, if I don't do anything right now and 3 years go by, I'm like in the same position. You know how much of a bad feeling that will bring to me? Like, that will almost make me depressed. So, it's better said sooner than later. That's why we need to chop it up. That's why we need to work. People say that, oh, you're young, like you have so much time ahead of you. That is something that I often get. I am only 21 years old. And, well, I am only 21 years old, but I definitely feel like I need to hurry up in life. Yeah, we all probably feel that way. And that's 100% what it is. There's just no such thing as you're young, you got so much time. No, time flies. Time flies. You cannot move through life with that mindset because you will slow yourself down. You need to chop it up right now while you have the opportunity, because especially if you're young, you need to be doing all of these things young. You need to start young. And that's not me to say that older people can't still chase their dreams. That's definitely something that can still happen, and I'm still pro that. But I'm saying that when you're young, you are more fresh into things. You're young, you're still learning a lot of things, so it's a great way to utilize it. So the sooner, the better. And yeah, of course, manifestation isn't always easy. There will be days where you feel like giving up because it just doesn't seem to be attracted to you. It just doesn't seem like this goal wants to be near you, but I bet you it definitely does. This is just all a test, and this was never guaranteed to us to be easy. So we got to prove it wrong. We got to keep pushing, and we got to keep manifesting. That's what it is. And honestly, the term is really not that complex when you truly understand its authentic meaning. So it all just stems down to understanding it and prioritizing your worth, that you have a purpose and it must be fulfilled because you are worthy of fulfilling that purpose. And no one can tell you otherwise. Nobody can tell you otherwise. No one has the right to say anything about your life because they don't know anything. No matter how much you think you tell them, nobody 100% knows anything about your life. Okay? So you need to keep pushing and focus on you. And if you have goals, you need to reach them despite whatever chaos is going on. Just gotta like somehow wave through up in there, like push people who are in the crowd, you know? So that's what it is, guys. That's what it is. So I think Philosopher Energy is all done for today, guys. Thank you so much for listening. And honestly, I really hope that this motivates a lot of you guys, because I really want a lot of you guys to win. Even if I haven't met you, I know how it feels to be wanting to be English, Dana, in a place of success, in a place of where I feel like I truly fit, and having it take time. So it just really comes down to consistency, guys. So yeah. But until the next video, I hope you guys enjoy.